Alright, hello there, and welcome to another Starfield video. So today we're taking a look at another paid mod. This is the Atom74 Assault Rifle by HyperX. So the description is the Atom74, a relic of old Earth's weaponry. The Atom74 merges classic old Earth assault rifle designs with the Starfield technology, advanced Starfield technology, featuring a modern and tactical appearance that offers unmatched reliability and firepower across the entire constellation. Game integration. The Atom will appear just like any other rifle in the game, starting from 20 plus, including vendors, exploration, and enemies, but if you're a new traveler, don't worry, your first version can be obtained from level 5. We highly recommend checking out the vendor on Gargarin, where you can become the happy owner of this new product for more experienced travelers. In addition, there's a couple of unique variants, Dusty available from level 30, and Atom74 Mark II available level 40 on Polvo. So even if you lose these variants, don't worry, there's a well-established production, and visiting these vendors after some time will allow you to reacquire them. Balance to the vanilla Old Earth Assault Rifle, utilize 7.62 and has a lot of variety. So it looks like a kind of a modernized, like a, I say modernized, but it looks like kind of a science fiction-y AK. So we'll take a look at it. I will say, just looking at that picture there, I'm pretty sure that looks like a that looks to me like the Stanig mag, or the standard 5.56 mag, the NATO mag. Anyway, so it's 400 credits, so you're gonna have to buy a minimum of $5 worth of credits to buy it. So we shall see. So we'll go check it out and we'll be right back. All right, so we are back. So I acquired the both legendary variants and the normal variant. Theory of the normal variant, it's modified. Modified and advanced? What the hell? I think it's just advanced. So this is the advanced version, which means that it goes up to advanced with the weapons. There's different tiers of weapons, with advanced being the highest. So it's 72 physical damage, fires 7.62, 30 rounds of the bag by default, I think. 150 fire rate, 68 range, 66 accuracy. And then we have the Dusty, which you can see there. Looks quite cool. It's very much a... Well, yeah, it doesn't have a top cover. It has extended mag, hand loading, and titanium build. So extended mag doubles the mag capacity to 60. Hand loading volatile rounds that are designed to pack a bigger punch but aren't as stable. And then titanium build makes it really light. And then we have the Atom74 Mark II. This has anti-personnel, 10% damage against humans. It has Hitman, which is 15% damage while aiming, and then shattering breaks through the strongest targets. So we're going to modify the base version and kind of see what we can do. So let's go. Weapon workbench. Where is it? There we go. Okay. So barrel wise, we got a standard barrel and a long barrel. So the standard barrel doesn't look too bad, and then the long barrel obviously increases accuracy, recoil, and range. Cost of ADS, we're going to put a long barrel on it. Laser, we've got a no mod, thank you Simeon, or a laser sight. Laser sight there goes on top, which is quite cool. Mounts, I think it's a battery pack. We'll put a laser sight in it. Optic, we can have a hollow sight and iron sight. What is a Kexel sight? I am not sure what a Kexel sight is. An M-dot, a medium scope, a monocle. Oh, it has the Russian AK sight. We're going with this one. Monocle sight and a monocle D sight. So what is the difference? Ah, okay. So one is like Picatinny rail, attached to the top, and then one is like mounted on the side. We're gonna go with the side one. So we will really quickly, what we'll do is I'll show you the sights. So give me 1 second. We've got we'll start the hollow sight. Yes, I realize I'm over encumbered again, thank you. So this is the hollow sight. Oh, very nice, just pretty simple. Now, it may just be the COD fan in me, not COD fan, but like, you know, when you grow up on COD, you kind of learn guns and stuff, but that looks more like a red dot sight to me. So that is the hollow. Let's check the next one. Pray that I don't run out of the materials needed. So we got the Kexel sight. What is Kexel? Oh. Okay, so now something I'm noticing. You notice that when I aim down sight, the thing moves. It looks like it's moving, and I can't tell if that's just... It's very dark. So I can't tell if that's like a bug, or maybe it's just like it looks distorted because it looks like it's moving. Anyway, let's check the next site. Optic. M dot. M dot's just going to be like a tiny site. Micro red dot usually. Yeah, that's quite cool though. Definitely would fit more if you're using the smaller sight or smaller barrel. And then we have M dot medium scope. This is just going to be a scope, isn't it? Yeah. Good if you want to make a sniper. What we have next, we have the monocle sight. Now these are like, this is the, to my knowledge, these are like the standard kind of Russian AK sights. They look really cool. So this one's like mounted on top, so it's like more kind of advanced. I can't tell if my game is bugging or if this gun is just really dark. Let me just swap. Yeah, no, that gun is just really dark for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. It's very dark. Right, and then I think it might just be the camo, to be fair. And then we have the final one, the monocle D sight. This is more like kind of how the AK sights are like mounted on older AKs. I'm pretty sure like old school AK-47s don't have a rail. Oh. Okay, so that's a little problematic, just because the sight doesn't line up. That's a little weird. Now, gun experts, if you're out there, I know you are. Is that common, maybe? I don't think it would be, personally, but it might be. Okay, we're gonna definitely... Ooh. Okay, so we're gonna check out some of the other attachments real quick. Muzzle, we can have a compensator, muzzle brake, suppressor. Obviously, compensator, civilian hip fire at the cross accuracy, muzzle brake, accuracy at the cross hip fire, and then suppressor. We're gonna go with the suppressor because, you know, why not? Grip and stock, we've got an ergonomic stock, no stock, and a tactical stock. Ooh, ooh. Very nice. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I would have liked to have a folding variant just because AKs with folding stocks look awesome in my opinion, but that's just me. Magazine, so we can have armor piercing rounds, a drum mag, standard mag, and tactical. So tactical's lighter. Standard is 30, that's a 100 round mag. And then internals, we can have a hair trigger, which increases the fire rate. High powered or high velocity. See, velocity, it's such a weird one because obviously it increases the accuracy, but like we don't have like a velocity stat. Like if the velocity was to basically double the bullet travel time, high velocity would be the strat because, you know, it, but I don't know. I feel like all guns are hit scan in this game. We'll do hair trigger. Then receiver, we have burst fire, fully automatic, or semi-automatic. We'll do fully automatic, and then skin, we have a default skin. Okay, cool. All right, so let's go and we'll go and do a bit of combat and try it out, and we'll be right back. All right, so we are here at the Vulture's Roost. I'm gonna really quickly put the combat onto extreme. So just for transparency, I have ballistics, so my ballistic damage is increased by 30%. I also have rifle certification, so my basically I do like 60% more damage. But did Cora just fall off the thing? Oh, she's there. Okay, cool. So it looks, I will say, so it looks awesome. After we do this quick test, I will show you where you can get the unique variants. The thing is, it seems very, like, dark. Now, obviously, that could be because it's black, and I don't think there's many, like, true black weapons in the game. Okay, so I need ammo, actually. Hold on now. One second. Alright, so I just spawned in an AK just to check. So the damage is quite similar. Obviously, I don't have any legendaries on this. Fire rate's a little bit less. It seems, check. I apologize for the beeping. It's definitely a bullet hose, which is quite interesting because, like, 7.62 by 39 is quite a big round. So if you're playing on extreme difficulty and you were thinking about buying this weapon, you'll definitely have to make use of some mods. What I'm going to do is I'm going to really quickly swap to the Atom. This one has anti-personnel, hitman, and shattering, so it should be a little bit better. Now, obviously, you're probably going to be able to get legendary mods for this, and I'm assuming you can use the legendary recycler mod to add your own legendaries if you want to. I hear what? You hear that? Okay, yeah, so this one is more... This one's better. Obviously, we've got some legendaries in play that's making it really good. Yeah, you can see that damage increase. Very nice. It looks really good. It's just, like I said, it's very dark. Given that it's like a paid weapon, I think it would have been cool if we could have got some skins for it, which I'll talk about more in a minute when we get to kind of the variants and where you can get them. But the variant that's called Dusty that can be purchased on Gargarin, which is a kind of a desert world, I think it would have been cooler if that came with a desert camel on it, you know, calling it Dusty. Because the only other way I could see it kind of, the namesake being Dusty, is it doesn't have the top cover on, but I mean, it's, to be honest, like, that's a common trope in, like, kind of games and stuff. Fallout does it too. You can have a variant without the top cover. And there's always the meme online about AKs being pretty, you know, bulletproof. No pun intended. Like, it does, that's what I mean, the legendary variants do good damage. We'll try Dusty out real quick, actually. You know what I mean, though? Dusty has, like, no top cover, so you can see that's the recoil spring, I believe. Which, I'm gonna say is probably dangerous, having that visible. I can't tell if it's moving. To be honest, I don't think that's not on the mod author. I don't think they'd be able to animate that. Oh, whoops. No, that's the wrong door. I always get confused here. Hello, Semian. This is the door. Hello, everybody. Oh my, you're fast. What is this very now? Volatile double ammo, I think. Yeah, volatile double ammo. basically what volatile does is you have like a chance to roll a higher damage number, but you also have a chance to roll lower. And overall, in the testing I did in the past, you're more likely gonna get the higher damage number. So it is, I will say, it feels a bit underpowered. Now, let me just really quickly swap to the actual AK. This is an unmodded AK, just to see if the kind of the... Okay, yeah, so the damage is actually the same, which the mod author did a very good job of that. Like, they didn't kind of outshine it in terms of, you know, like, the weapon itself, which is nice. Although, given that, like, it is a paid mod, and, like, I do like that it is balanced, but automatics in this game kind of have this sort of thing where they're not as good as single-shot weapons. Now, if you make it single-shot, it might be, you know, a little bit more viable, but on the extreme difficulty, I definitely wouldn't, like, this wouldn't be, like, a weapon I'd recommend using. Now, that being said, if you're playing on lower difficulties, like, you know, you're playing on normal or you're looking for more like a roleplay purpose, because the gun looks, it looks awesome. It looks very cool. It has the kind of the AK, it's called the Atom74. I'm assuming it's based on the AK-74, which is a more modern version of the AK. I think it looks awesome. The attachments are really cool. Like I said, it would be kind of cool if there was skins, just because I wouldn't mind, you know, like if you could swap it, because the black looks a bit, it's just very dark. In a lot of kind of the areas of the game, you can't really, because it's textured beautifully. Like when you get into like the light, you can see, like when I reload, you can kind of appreciate like the texturing and stuff and the color. Again, I will say I'm not a modder, so I could be talking out my arse, but it's almost like I don't know, it's almost like it's not as reflective, maybe? Like, it looks perfectly fine, you know, when you have the light kind of shining on you. But you go into any darkness and it becomes a complete... Oh my god, okay. And I think part of it is because to my knowledge, there isn't too many completely black weapons in the game. Bethesda tend to go for more brighter colored weapons, and that might be why, because, you know, the engine has problems showcasing completely dark weapons. If this was a normal free mod, I would definitely, like, it'd be like, you know, 10 out of 10 amazing mod. Because it is a paid mod, I feel like I need to be a little bit more stricter. Like, the weapon itself is awesome. It sounds awesome, looks awesome. It's just the texture is a bit, when, you know, you're in the darkness, is very dark. Now, some people might be completely fine with that. It would bother me, just because I'm the sort of person where I like things to look nicer rather than, you know, do... Like, the lowish damage, again, it's not on the mod author, necessarily, because they're obviously balanced it alongside the Old Earth rifle. But yeah, so we're going to really quickly go now, and I'm going to show you where you can find the variants, and we'll be right back. Alright, so here we are in Gargarin. So Gargarin Landing is on the planet Gargarin. There's Gargarin there. There is New Atlantis. So once you spawn in, we're gonna go this way. It's sold by a gentleman here called Clint, who I'm pretty sure is South African. Hello, Clint.
Welcome to Clint's. Whatever you need, I'm sure I've got it lying around somewhere.
I think he's South African. All right, cool. So you talk to Clint. And he, in his weapons, he obviously does sell the weapons themselves, but there is Dusty. As you can see, it costs 18,470 credits for me. Probably be a little bit more expensive without perks. But one of the things I was saying about this is, because this is a paid mod, I think that it should have some, like, uniqueness to it. Like, there's other mods that I've kind of recommended that are paid mods. Like Aurora did one, and I'm pretty sure that it had, like, some unique skins and stuff, which was really cool. But yeah, I just think like with it being dusty, like I'm assuming it's dusty because, oh, the dust cover is off. That's, you know, the joke. But I think it would be kind of cool if this version like actually had like, you know, like a deserty camo or something to kind of make it stand out. So we're going to really quickly go check the other one, and we'll be right back. All right, so for the second weapon, we are here on Polvo, on Hopetown. Polvo is in the Narian system. No, the Valo system. Valo, not Narian. It's hidden under Narian, so there is Alpha Centauri, there's Sol. You click on Valo. And then this is where, like, Ron Hope lives. You haven't killed him. I would say spoilers, but I feel like everyone's killed him at least once. So we get to the best defense. I think that's a reference to Oblivion. Hello. Alright, we get it. Talk to this very angry gentleman that just oozes why I hate the Freestar Collective. Don't be an ass, he says, as I'm an ass. Okay, cool. Can I just see your gun? Yep, cool. Yeah. God, you talk a lot. Okay, let's see what you weapon up. Alright, and then we look at weapons, and this vendor also, I believe, sells them. There's the Atom. I'm just going to double check. Does he sell? He did sell them when I was looking earlier, but it is random. Alright, anyway, so he sells the Atom74. So the Mark II. So this is costs you 51,000. Very expensive, like extremely expensive, but the legendaries on it are pretty decent. Anti-armor, hitman, and shattering. I will say, so one thing I will say is props to the mod author for not going completely overkill with the legendary perks, because if we look at the weapons that I usually run, so this is what I run: extended rapid shattering, which I think is like, this combination is probably one of the best, if not the best, ones in the game. Do I have any other ones to showcase? I don't think so. Not on me. But you could also, you know, there's one or two kind of legendaries that are just very powerful. But yeah, so all in all, I guess my final thoughts. I think it, weapon-wise, I think it looks awesome. I think it sounds awesome. See, I'm being honest, some issues I do have with it. The first issue is I kind of, for the price, like it's 400 credits, which is €4, but the minimum you have to pay is €5 because, you know, unless you have them there, it's going to cost you at least a $5 worth of coins. I think at that price, personally, in its current state, I would have liked a little bit more. Like, I think if we check the mod page, let me see, what does it say? All right, so it has 2 barrels, 1 laser, 7 sights, 3 muzzles, 3 grips. So like, it has a decent amount. Now I feel like for the 400 credits, I'd kind of like a little bit more. Like, at the very least, I think that the legendaries should have unique skins to set them apart to show that they are legendary. Now, in my testing, I did know that Dusty was unique in that I don't think you can take the dust cover off. Let me just double check. But even if you can, again, it's, you know, like, it's very. Yeah, I want to buy Dusty real quick just to check that. Yeah, I think that for its price, because like, it's, in my opinion, I think as it stands now, do you not have a weapon workbench? What sort of... Oh, there you do have one, okay. As it stands, like, if I was to look at this initially and be like, oh, I wonder, you know, like, how much this would cost. Like, yeah, you can't change the top, I don't think. Yeah, okay, you can't. Like, in its current state, I think realistically the most I'd pay would be 200, in my opinion. Just because it looks cool, but it is a single weapon, and like, unless you really, really, really like space AKs, you're probably not going to use it an awful lot. You know, like, it's in the loot, in the game file. It's in the loot order, so you can find it, which, you know, that's good in that regard. But yeah, like, in my opinion, I think it, like, at 400 credits, I kind of would have liked, at the very least, some more customization options. Like, it's cool that we have, you know, like, we have the stocks and stuff. We have but currently we've got 3 stocks. I would have liked maybe a few more, make it more kind of spacey, like a folding stock, you know, considering that they have like the sniper scope, which is cool, but they don't really have any other attachments to turn into a sniper. So yeah, I think like it would have been nice to have more modularity to it. Is this fire a single shot? Or is it? No, it's not. And then also, yeah, it would be nice like if it had unique camos, like if the dusty one was like kind of like a deserty camo, and this one maybe had like a different camo. But obviously that's just my opinion. I'm not trying to dissuade you. If you want to purchase it, by all means. Obviously this video is meant to just kind of showcase the weapon and kind of, you know, let you guys see. Obviously this bit of me talking about the end is just my personal opinion. Like regardless, it's an awesome, it looks awesome, sounds awesome, very cool. Obviously there is also some slight issues with the with one of the monocle sights. But yeah. So let me know what you guys think. Have you purchased it? And if you have you had any issues with it? I don't really see there being a whole lot of issues, but then again... Oh, I didn't know you could steal from these. That's kind of cool. But then again, weapon mods on Xbox can be very temperamental. I think Bethesda fixed them, but let me know. And yeah, let me know, like, do you plan on buying it? Would you have any interest in it after seeing it now? Are you more interested or are you less? Yeah, as always, guys, if you are, one thing that is kind of a common thing I see people is, like, people flat out say, no, paid mods, trash, 0 to 10. Which, like, I understand that's your opinion, but if you are going to say, like, no, at least give me, like, some feedback as why. Just because it'd be nice to kind of know, like, you know, like, oh, I don't like it because I don't think it's worth it, or I don't like it because it's not value. You know, just something to start a conversation. But anyway, as always, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, and catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.